Okay, what we're going to talk about today is getting up your mast. See there? Trying to get up that thing when you don't have no mast steps. So, what I've done, I've looked into this, and you can get a Bolsom chair, and somebody winches you up your mast, and you take care of the work on top of the mast, and then they winch you back down. But what if you're by yourself? Okay, if you're by yourself, then what you do is two things. One, you can put mast steps on there, or two, you can build yourself a ladder. And that's just exactly what I've done. I have built me a ladder that I can take up the mast all the way up. Alright, between each step, I would say it's about 18 inches. You'd have to figure it out for yourself of how far you want your steps apart. And you go all the way up to the top, and then this here, it's got a little cleat on it. This will push it away from the mast. And then here, what I want to do later on is make a clasp here, and then I can take this, if it's got a loop in it, I can take this, tie it to my rope to raise my mast, and then I can raise it all the way up to the mast. Now what I've done, I started down at the other end, and as you can see, this is a pretty long ladder, but it all folds up very neatly. Okay, what I've done now, I started here, and this is old rope. This is rope that I used off of I had on my mast, and the rope really wasn't very good to hold the mast very long. So what I did is I decided to make some steps out of it, or a ladder. So what you do is you tie your end like so at each end, and then you thread your 1x2s in there like this. I got these down at the lumber yard. I think I spent like $5 for enough 1x2s to go all the way up with it, and they're around I'd say about 10 inches wide. I would make them a little bit wider because then they would come your mast wouldn't interfere with you going up it. And then you start tying your knots like so, and then your wood would stop at your knot, and you raise this all the way up, and you just walk up it like a set of steps. And as you can see, it's pretty long, but like I said before, it does fold up. I put it in a box like this, and I had no trouble with it. If you make the steps a little bit wider, if you make these a little bit wider, these here, then make sure that you get a box that these will fit into. But if you take this whole thing and put it together, it'll fit neatly in the box. That's it.